Gaurav, we have been hearing a lot about virtual PPAs getting signed in India. Many companies are signing virtual PPAs. Some of the companies are availing renewable energy credit options either through Indian RECs or international RECs to meet their RE100 goals. We being in the steel industry, our consumption is 15 crore units per annum. There is a huge ambition for us to decarbonize our renewable energy goals and reach RE100 goals by 2030, and out of which we want to reach 50% by 2025. Can you advise whether virtual PPA, procuring virtual PPA or REC, or under a long-term or under a short-term RECs makes sense for us, and what should we decide and when should we decide procuring virtual PPAs or RECs? So I gave him two parameters to evaluate whether he should go for virtual PPAs or RECs. Number one parameter, the important thing is to evaluate whether you have already taken an on-site solution. Do you have a space either on the roof or on the ground within the site, because these are like low-hanging solutions, can be implemented faster and gives you a decent saving of around 35% per unit. So evaluate whether you have opportunity to replace, like for example they had 15 crore consumption, how much they can replace out of the on-site solution. Then also evaluate in the state that you have whether there is a possibility of doing an off-site solution or the open access solution, and how much you can replace through the off-site solution. Let me tell you, because both of these on-site and off-site solutions brings you decent cost savings as well. So the first and the foremost important thing is to evaluate how much you can replace through on-site and how much you can replace through off-site solution. So number two, evaluate once you have done checking on-site and off-site solution, check how many units are still not replaced by on-site and off-site solutions, and this will give you idea on how much unit that you need to replace through virtual PPA or a short-term REC. Now for you to decide between buying a REC through a virtual PPA, which is a long-term nature, or through a short-term REC, it is very, very important to decide what is your own take on greener power in future. Here is my take. The greener will be far more expensive in future. There are multiple evidences of that. For example, a green steel in Europe commands a lot more premium than the steel which is being produced through the brown power. Then many other evidences, for example, Microsoft, Google, all of these companies have done long-term RECs, the price for which is far more higher than the short-term REC price, because these companies actually know everything about us. So they have a lot of data from my birth to my death. When do I take a breath? When do I take a shower, for example? They know everything. And they being the first movers in procuring these long-term RECs at a price which is higher than the short-term price. So they know the future belongs to a greener power, which will be far more expensive. It is important for you to evaluate what is your own take by gathering a lot of evidences from your industry, for example steel example that I just gave you, and then also gather evidences from what's happening in the general market, and accordingly decide and check what is the difference between long-term REC price and short-term REC price, and what is your own take on this. So overall my take is that if you want to reach RE100, check when do you want to reach. Let's say for example 50% by 2025. Check what is the base year, decide on-site, off-site, and accordingly decide whether you want to do virtual PPA or short-term. And if you want to reach 100% faster and you're getting certain advantages in business, for example if you're getting more revenue, then combine the holistic strategy and check. Let's say for example rooftop gives 20%, off-site gives 60%, and then remaining 20% you can go through buying a long-term RECs.